Hello everybody and welcome back to John's super cool web show vlog thingy, episode number 2. Today's title is Topics About Me. I'm going to talk about Disney stuff, my favorite Disney things, stuff like that. It's not going to be a very long vlog unless I start ranting, which I might. Yeah, but first I want to thank the Facebook group. I've gotten a lot of friend requests and I've accepted all of them from the Facebook group. Woohoo! Facebook friends! Yeah! Feel free to Facebook message me anytime you want. Well, anytime I'm online. Or you can find my AIM screen name or Yahoo screen name on my Facebook profile, so you can chat me there. So let me know who you are, because Bunny Lover 16 may not be you, or I might be like, that's kind of weird. I'm not gonna talk to this person unless you tell me who you are. Then I'll talk to you. Unless your name is Bunny Lover 16, then I might. But let's just hope it's not. So yeah, feel free to message me anytime. I'm always open to chatting about anything you want. I'll chat about. I feel like I should do a shameless plug right here, right there, for the Facebook group, the Fall 2010 College Program Facebook group. There's a link right there for you. And if you haven't joined it already, join it, and congratulations to everybody who's getting accepted or who's already gotten accepted. I will see you down there. I'm going down August 11th. I will be down there. Probably leave at my hometown August 9th. Sounds about right. I'm gonna drive down. And you know what? I might as well just put a shameless plug in a link right down there. There's a Facebook group for August 11th arrivals. If you're an August 11th arrival and you haven't joined that group yet, I want to join it because we're trying to work out a group meet for anybody who's going to be there the 10th, for who's moving in on the 11th, so we can all chat and mingle beforehand. We haven't decided where yet, we haven't decided how many people are going yet, but if you're interested, join the group, let us know. There's a separate discussion thread on it, and we'll stay in contact with it, and once everyone gets their acceptance letters, everyone knows what days they're going, then we'll actually make something final. Till then, it's a great idea. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it up on August 10th for August 11th arrivals. There'll be news on the August 11th Facebook group when we actually decide on a place, time, all that good stuff. So, let's get right into my vidcast now that I've spent 20 minutes doing an opening. I'm gonna talk about my favorite stuff at Disney today. Not all of it, because that would be an hour and 59 minutes, 59 second vidcast, and YouTube cuts it off at 10 minutes. So I'll try to keep this under 10 minutes, including my intro and credits, which we'll talk about the credits later. But I'm going to start off by talking about my favorite parks. I actually have two of them, the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, or as I like to call it, the Disney MGM Studios. It's not Hollywood Studios to me, it'll always be MGM to me. Even though I just call it Hollywood Studios, that's for you guys to recognize what park I'm talking about. The thing I like about Hollywood Studios is probably the Hollywood-esque atmosphere, the music that's played in the background. Also, my favorite rides are there. I got Toy Story Mania, that's my favorite. And the Lights, Motors Action, that's one of my favorites as well. Interesting story about Toy Story Mania. Actually, the show that was there before, some of you may remember, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Play It. I was actually on that, in the hot seat, walked away at 8,000 points. For not being able to answer a stupid question. Okay, it wasn't that stupid. I just didn't know the answer. And my back was facing my parents, so they couldn't mouth the answer. I'm sure you want to know what question that is. I feel embarrassed now that I didn't know the answer. And I was 14. But I didn't place points. They wanted to know what the Canadian company Roots is affiliated with, like, what kind of products do they make? And the answer was sporting goods. Yeah, I walked away. Yeah, sad day. I wanted to win that cruise so bad. Still haven't been on Disney cruise. Maybe with the CP I'll be able to. You never know. You might see a vlog about a Disney cruise in the future. Who knows? Anyway, that's MGM for you. Over at Magic Kingdom, I really like Tomorrowland. I'd say I'm a more Tomorrowland-esque person. So, Jungle Cruise is good. My favorite rides are actually spread out between different lands. I like your Triple Mountain Threat. Space Mountain over in Tomorrowland, Big Thunder and Splash over in Frontierland. My favorite land, as I already said, was Tomorrowland. You got a great mix of rides. You got Monsters Inc. Lab 4, which is great. Plus, you got Space Ranger Spin, which isn't as good as Toy Story Mania, but it was a good precursor. Carousel Progress, classic favorite, as well as Space Mountain. The only thing bad about Tomorrowland is Stitch's Great Escape. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm probably going to do a whole vlog on Stitch's Great Escape and why I don't like it, how many things are wrong with it, whatever. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That's what's wrong with Tomorrowland, Stitch's Great Escape. What do you guys think should be there instead? We'll open up a discussion thread, and you can post below. What do you think should be there instead of Stitch's Great Escape? I think Alien Encounter should come back, personally, but I know it's not possible. Well, it is possible. It just won't happen. My next favorite on the list of favorites is my favorite resort. Now, I got a couple of them. One of my favorite resorts is Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. I love the atmosphere, the Caribbean music that's played, the Caribbean theming in the rooms, the theming on the outside of the rooms. We used to say that all the time in either Aruba or Jamaica. Aruba, Okay, I'm not going to bring out the song, because then I'd have to try out for American Idol, and I really don't want to. But anyway, and then we bought into DVC in 2005, 2006, I can't remember. But we bought into Saratoga Springs, and that's our home resort. And I really like it there. It's very quaint, it's very relaxing, you can't tell there's other guests, it's very peaceful, I especially like it because it's right near downtown Disney. 5-minute walk, can't beat that, I also enjoy the pin trading, so I can walk from the resort to downtown for the pin trading and then come back, have some lunch, go to the park, pin trade, whatever. I'm going to make myself a complete pin trading dork. Oh well, whatever. Everyone's going to be into it, even if you don't think you will. Those are all my favorites. Aren't they stylish? Anyway, that is it for my vidcast this week. I seem to say a lot. Yeah, I gotta work on that for future vidcasts. Yeah, that'll be something I'll have to put on my list for future vidcasts and vlogs. My next vlog is going to be my top merchandise locations, because I was accepted to merchandise, so I'm going to pick a few places that might interest me to work. That's going to be great. Stay tuned for that, probably in a week or so. And stay tuned for the credits, because I'm going to try to make something unique with the credits that if we're running a little short on time, I'm going to try to average these out to a certain time each week. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm still playing around with how long, but if I'm running short as myself, I'll put a little longer video clip at the end, and I'll have the credits run over it. And it'll just be it'll be like a home movie I shot from Disney, at Disney, or something from a DVD or video I have Disney related. I figured we'd go nostalgia this week, being my first week doing it. And you see we have a new intro as well. And we'll go in Kitchen Cabaret for a little look at Kitchen Cabaret for about 20 seconds as the credits roll. But I'm not sure if some of you guys would remember Kitchen Cabaret. That was in the early 80s over the land where Soarin' is now. It was Kitchen Cabaret, Food Rocks, and then Soarin' is there now. So I'm going to let the credits roll, and I will talk to you guys next week. Until then, we'll see ya real soon.
Then it's showtime, folks. Kitchen Cabaret, starring Bonnie Appetit and a cast of wacky characters, combines lively entertainment with a common sense message that a balanced diet is essential for good health.